Welcome to another edition of Tom Greene's Fantasy Picks. As you see, I am not at where I normally am. I am at a table. But that is because there is a guest on this show, and there was much rejoicing. Yay! And then the guest is graduate from the class of 2010 at John Glenn High School, Landon Lynch! Welcome to the show. How are you today?
I'm alright. How are you?
Doing fine. Why don't you tell the national audience about yourself?
I'm Landon. Graduated 2010 at John Glenn. 19 years old. Football is my passion. I played football in middle school. Wasn't going to play high school until I had 2 knee surgeries. It sucked.
You know Devin McCullough?
One of the best running backs in John Glenn I've seen in a while.
I know his mother quite well. His mother went to my mom's gym. That's how I got to know them. Anyway, Next Level Fitness. It's on the corner of Hotchkiss and M84. Great workout. Meet Mario, and you can get your body toned just like P90X. Just like Mike and Mike talk about.
I did P90X for a while.
I've never done P90X before, and obviously you see.
Never do it.
I'm quite big in size, but I'm in conditioning class. It's getting better.
Never do P90X. It hurts. I did it for a month. I'm like, okay, this is too much.
Anyway, this show is presented by Meyer. Higher standards, lower prices. This is Slurpee from the gas station.
Also brought to you by Supreme Floor Covering. Come see me for your floor covering needs. I give free estimates.
Well, there you go. Win-win.
Heck yeah.
Anyway, for week 9, my fantasy team, the Green Monsters, face the Evil Hood Rats. Just coming back from Africa. Was a very good trip. Went to Senegal and had a good time. Anyway, a crosstown rivalry with the Hood Rats. That is some with Chad Hughes. And this week, you see this week on ESPN.com, they actually added the points for me so I didn't have any screw-ups or nothing like that. Like 3 weeks, if you notice.
Yeah.
Where the winner had the losing score, but the winning score always won. Did you notice?
No. I didn't pay attention to that. And I said, oh, I lost another one. Oh, I lost another one.
But anyway, this week, the franchise, Drew Brees against Aaron Rodgers. I mean, overrated. Drew Brees is expected to win that matchup. And we got Tavares Jackson back. After that injury, I decided last week to get his feet wet. But, you know, John Beck didn't do that well in Toronto.
Heck no.
Although he got something out of nothing, I have to give him that. But I should have started Jackson. But against Alex Smith, Ohio State, Tavares Jackson to win that one. In the running back category, I have Ben Jarvis Green Ellis, who did not give me any points last week because it was basically every play was a pass against Daniel Thomas, and Tom is expected to win that one. Not me, Daniel Thomas. Reggie Bush, or as that SB's commercial from a couple years ago, Reggae Bush.
Or Kim Kardashian's ex-boyfriend.
That too. I mean,
She feels like with a football player because her marriage lasted 72 days because she married a basketball player. They're on lockout. He has no money. She divorced him.
Yeah, and well, look at the other Kardashian who's married a basketball player.
Lamar Odom.
Chloe and Lamar.
He makes money. I never heard of this guy until I watched the show.
The only time I heard of Lamar Odom before Chloe and him eloped was I was playing NBA Live 2006, I believe, and
Yes.
Odom was on there. Anyway, Reggie Bush against Bernard Scott. Bush is expected to win that one. And in my flex player, this time I have Jordy Nelson as a wide receiver against Dwayne Bowe. And Bowe is expected to win that one. And I got Jason Avant for Philly against Darius Hayward-Bay. He was quite a low pick from Maryland there.
Yeah.
But Oakland had faith in him, and he's expected to win this matchup. Victor Cruz I like his cha-cha.
Yes.
Against Wes Welker. Welker is expected to win that matchup. Marquise Colston, probably my number one whiteout.
Yes.
Against James Jones. Colston to win that one. In tight ends, I got Kellen Winslow, because Shanko's on a bye week, against Brent Selleck. And I'm actually kind of surprised at this one. It's expected to push. Unbiasedly, I really think Selleck is going to win it.
This actually starts looking familiar because I traded players with him. Because I had Selleck and I had Alex Smith. I can't remember who I got out of that. They're not doing too well anyways. So.
The trade I made with Tyler Jacobs was Adai and Collie for Jackson.
Oh, I saw that.
Adai and Collie got hurt.
Yep.
Jackson, it's a win for me.
Right.
Thank God. And defenses, I have the Falcons against the Titans.
Falcons.
And I'm also surprised that this one is a push because the Falcons are playing the Colts.
No Paint Manning.
The imperfect. So.
Who are the Titans playing?
Cincinnati.
Yeah.
So in a way, I kind of get it, but I think the Falcons are gonna wind up with a couple more pick sixes than Tennessee.
Right.
And in kickers, we have Ryan Lindell. Of course, I have Janikowski, but he's questionable this week, and Lindell is expected to get more points than Janikowski, so I'm going to sit Janikowski this week, put in Lindell against the former Eagles kicker David Akers. Lindell is to win that one. And for the matchup, I am expected to win 101-94. The only disagreements I have are maybe Avant beats Hayward Bay, but that's the only thing. Maybe Nelson edges out Bo, but after that, I really don't see much of.
It'll be close.
Mm-hmm.
At least your game's gonna be close. Mine's gonna be projected 94-26. He's got 6 guys on bye week, but the rest of his bench is actually playing. He hasn't swapped them out yet. I could use another win. I'm 3-5.
And last week I lost, of course, in Dakar to the African Giraffes, Cole Martins. Dakar is the capital of Senegal.
Yeah.
Just so. Or of course it could have been in Ouagadougou as well. That's the capital of Burkina Faso.
I'm Irish. I'm paying attention to that.
I am also Irish as well, just more smarter, maybe a little bit smarter.
It's a John Glenn education.
Easiest curriculum in Bay County.
Why I think I went there. I didn't go there for the sports because I couldn't play them.
Of course, I go to Garber High School, which has probably the hardest education in Bay County. I'm getting A's and B's.
Yeah.
I made the National Honor Society last week.
I didn't make anything at school. I didn't try.
But at least he has a radio show to
Right.
show for it. Why don't you tell him about the radio show?
It's called The Josh and Sean Show on lastchoicecountry.com. I cover their sports. I mess around with them time in, time out. It gets fun down there.
And where is this at, Bay City?
Yep, it's actually right next door to the county building. It's called the Battery Park Commerce Center, and we're right upstairs. I mean, it's a small studio, but we're pushing out lots of music, lots of people, lots of listeners. It's fun, though.
Is this just on a website, or is this on an actual radio
Just
station?
on the website.
Okay. So let's say if I really should make my radio debut someday.
You got a day after school, text me, we'll shoot down there.
Mm-hmm.
I take my lunch breaks on there. I'm going to get lunch, guys. Okay. Drive right to the radio station. What's up?
No, that's...
Granted, I don't get paid for it, but it's worth it.
Exactly. You gotta get your community service hours, which got me into the National Honor Society.
Right. I never did community service.
I guess community service wasn't required at John Glenn.
Nope.
Neither at Garber, but I got over 100 hours in, most of them on announcing ball games.
That'd be easy.
I know it, but
It's like All Saints have to have 100 before you graduate. Mandatory. It's like, huh?
Well, actually, in theory, $100 isn't that bad if you think about it.
Yeah.
You got 4 years to do.
About 25 hours a year.
Yep.
That's a John Glenn education. I'm fast with
It's here, 8, 16, 24. So about 4 days a year. 4 8-hour days a year.
Right.
And you've got your $100.
You got more than that, though.
Well,
I don't know. I'm a numbers guy, so let's not talk about it.
numbers never lie. Always weekdays at 3:30 with Carissa Thompson on ESPN2.
Yes.
Of course, right after that is probably one of my favorite news shows. Dan Lebitard is highly questionable.
Yes. I watched one episode of that and I'm like, whoa.
I like Dan's dad. He is. It is time for C. Oh no.
Yes.
Anyway, let's see here. We've discussed the NBA lockout, haven't we?
Yeah, a little bit. I mean, I could care less. I'm not a big basketball fan. The only time I watch it, it's like the finals.
Yeah, that's the playoffs. That's it. And
I always lose money on that, so I stopped watching.
yeah, so I wanted the Mavs to win this year because I wanted the Heat to learn before they win their championships.
I thought the Heat would have done a little bit better, but I don't know. I lost money on it, so I don't want to talk about it. Lost money. I won money on the on the Stanley Cup Finals last year. But again, I don't watch that till the playoffs.
I split in my picks for the NBA NHL Finals. I picked both Western Conference teams in 6. Dallas won for me, but Vancouver blew it for me.
Right.
And let's see here. My NFL picks aren't looking too great. The Jets aren't doing.
I'm on a board at work, and it's like you put your name down, they draw a random number out of a hat, and you put your team with that. I got the Eagles. I'm like, sweet, Super Bowl, playoffs, something.
And then Greene picks them.
And then we go downhill.
In fact, when Greene picked the Eagles, Andy Reid texted Golick and he said, "I may as well quit."
Like, I'm sitting there working because we get the warehouse guys coming in every now and then, and they're the ones that set up, and they're like, "Hey, Eagles lost again." I don't want to talk about it. But it's like, I just pray for them to lose now because whoever has the worst record gets like $50. You get $200 if you win the Super Bowl. It only cost me $10 to play.
Well, kind of. It's not too bad.
Make the playoffs, you think like I want to make 25. I don't remember.
Well, I mean, they might. It's possible still for
I don't know.
Philly.
I'm scared.
I'm just scared about the Lions in Green Bay. I just have an itch that one team is going to come out of the NFC North, and that's going to be Green Bay.
Yeah, I might be going to that game. Is it the Thanksgiving Day game?
Mm-hmm.
Yep, might be going to that one.
I'll be watching it in HD at my grandma's house.
I'll be watching it. I don't know. I'll go to the bar somewhere and watch it. It's Thanksgiving. What else are you going to do? My grandparents are gone. They're leaving tomorrow for Florida, so they took us out to dinner on Tuesday, a turkey roost. They're like, "Hey, want a Thanksgiving dinner?" "Yeah, sure. Where?" "Well, me as a turkey roost." "Oh."
Ew.
I ate a whole turkey plate. Went home. Half hour later, I was passed right out.
I tell you, the tryptophan is bad. That's why I don't eat a lot of turkey at Thanksgiving.
It was just stuffing. It was everything. It was like just a plate. I was like, oh,
yeah.
Okay.
It was a full size plate of turkey stuffing, mashed potatoes,
Coleslaw,
cranberry sauce.
I'm not a big cranberry person though.
I'm a cranberry person.
You're gonna have my cranberries.
Let's see here. Packers, will they be 10-0 coming into the Thanksgiving game?
Who they got this week?
Let's see here. Green Bay. San Diego Chargers.
I don't know. Maybe. It's gonna be a good game.
Yeah. And speaking of the games, let's go to our NFL picks. This is the first time I've ever picked all 14 games in 1 week. So let's start with Buffalo and the Jets. Herman Edwards is picking, I think, Buffalo, and basically what I've speculation is that if the Jets lose this game, they might not go to the playoffs. Who have you got?
I got Buffalo. They're wearing all white for the first time since 19 something. Long time ago.
I'm going to have to go Buffalo, although I like the Jets because the Bills are, I think, better than what people think they
They're
are.
breaking out this year. I mean, if the Jets give more passes to Plaxico, because, I mean, he had 3 touchdowns last week, so if they can give him the ball more on long passes and everything, I think they got a chance of winning, but...
Mm-hmm. I mean, you gotta like Rex Ryan as their coach.
He's a character.
I still remember my favorite press conference of him was last year when he put on
The wig?
the wig and the
Yes.
Rob Ryan.
The wig.
Oh, good times, good times.
Yeah.
Okay, we got Dallas and Seattle. Seattle is going to Cowboy Stadium, and Tavares Jackson's starting. Let's see if he makes the fourth quarter. Who have you got in this game?
You got Dallas. I got a feeling their defense is going to have a good game against Seattle.
This one's a tough one for me, but I've got to go Dallas as well because Seattle is really a team that's just not talked about.
No.
And just a pushover.
I mean, they have a good quarterback. They have some wide receivers. Who's a running back for them?
Lynch, Marshawn Lynch.
Oh, yeah, it's family. But he was playing hurt. He's still hurt, isn't he?
I think so.
I think he's questionable or probable for tomorrow. So, I mean, if he doesn't play, then it's Dallas all the way.
Yeah. Tavares Jackson's got to play to the fourth quarter if Seattle's going to have a chance of winning that one.
He's got to do what he did back in Minnesota. Scramble.
Mm-hmm.
He's got to pull Denard Robinson and run around all the guys.
Yeah. Speaking of Denard Robinson, let's talk about the Michigan game for
It was crap.
It was crap.
It was a touchdown.
Apparently, 3 touchdowns have to be scored to score 6 points, according to
Referees these days.
the refs.
Everything
At first, Vincent Smith runs 82 yards for a touchdown, but was called back because his elbow and his hand were down. Or
Oh,
the ball was
boy.
down.
I hate
This-
That's a dumb rule.
The second touchdown, Robinson throws to Hemingway in the end zone. He gets one hand and a knee down before the ball even comes.
Close to hitting the ground.
No. And then the third touchdown, I think he just dropped it. I'm not.
He dove. It kind of
Yeah,
bounced.
dove and he dropped it, but still.
I tell you what, I was playing Madden 12 not Madden 12, but NCAA 12 last night.
Oh boy.
Michigan versus Michigan State. Unfortunately, I lost that game 58-42.
I take it you were Michigan.
Yeah, I had 2 picks in the end zone, returning both 100 yards for a touchdown.
Oh.
I was happy, but then they were in the sweeps. I mean, I even moved my line over to stop them. They just, I was playing on the hardest level, so
Yeah, you were playing all Madden on NCAA.
pretty much.
Yeah.
Madden's fun though. I played 12 a couple weeks ago.
Yeah.
I was a Lions franchise. I went 10-6. Wild card, won the Super Bowl, beat the Patriots, 35-0.
Well, there you go.
I should-
Revenge on from Thanksgiving.
I shut Ben Jarvis Greenhouse down. He had negative 12 yards.
Yeah.
If only that was real life.
Of course, I wouldn't like it because Green Ellis is on the fantasy team.
You
But
had negative points, and
yeah, you would have -1, I believe.
that 101 would be 100.
Yeah. Anyway, back to the NFL games. We got Texans at home against the Cleveland Browns. No, Tyler Perry is not in this game. Tyler Perry's Meet the Browns on TBS every Friday.
Oh, boy.
Who have you got in this one?
Is Foster playing?
I think so.
Is Andre Johnson hurt still?
Yes.
I'm going to go Cleveland. Patrick Willis is going to do some work. He's been kind of quiet this year.
This is the first time I'm going to have to disagree with him. I'm going to go Houston because of they're at home, they're dominant at home. Gary Kubiak, good coach. Arian Foster, he's
coming off an injury, though.
he'll carry the workload. I think he'll do well.
Yeah.
His first game back. Anyway, we go to Lucas Oil Stadium, Indianapolis Colts against the Falcons.
Falcons.
I'm going to have to go Falcons in this one.
I mean, the Falcons did good against the Lions, and the Lions are definitely better than the Colts this year.
Yeah.
So, Tony Gonzalez will be catching 2 touchdowns. I predicted.
Yeah. And a Colts might be breaking out the "We Want Andrew Luck" jerseys. Who knows?
I'll take him.
Anyway, we go to Arrowhead Stadium. It's claimed to be the loudest stadium in the NFL. Kansas City against the Miami Dolphins. Who have we got there?
I got Matt Morris, my starting quarterback for Fantasy League, but, you got nobody to pass to. You got Brendan Marshall and...
Who can't catch the ball.
Exactly. You
can't catch the ball, and he can't shut his mouth neither.
Right. You got Kansas City, who has, 2 or 3 good wide receivers.
Yeah.
Their backup running backs playing amazing.
Mm-hmm.
So, I'm going Kansas City.
I'm going to have to agree, Kansas City, because Miami 0-7, the reasons he said, and they can't, if they do get in the red zone, they can't score.
Right.
The only time I've seen them score was against the New York Giants last week.
Yeah. That was barely.
Mm-hmm. So, Kansas City there. Now, to the Superdome we go. Divisional matchup, New Orleans Saints against the Bucks. Who have we got here?
I'm going to go Saints. The Bucks are... They're young. They're coming back up, though. They're just like Buffalo. They're coming back.
Mm-hmm.
But New Orleans is going to shut them down, especially if they're at home.
Yeah. Franchise quarterback Drew Brees. I got to go New Orleans. I like Tampa. I want Tampa to win. I want Tampa to go to the playoffs. I want Tampa to win the Super Bowl. I don't care. Saints, I go.
Right.
To FedEx Field we go. Washington against the San Francisco 49ers. This is their 5th time to the Eastern time zone now.
I can't remember. They're traveling way too much. Let's see. No, San Fran. I think Alex Smith's going to have a breakout game.
I'm going to have to go San Fran because we have seen that they are good going to the Eastern time zone and playing at 1 o'clock. Harbaugh is a little touchy.
Yeah, he drops a couple F-bombs, I heard.
Well, actually not that. I was talking about the Jim Schwartz.
I heard he dropped the F-bomb when he was talking to Jim Schwartz, too, though. So.
We've heard Elmo drop one.
Oh, boy.
Oh, boy. So anyway, Harbaugh wins on the road. Oakland, the late Al Davis against the T-blowing.
T-blow.
And Denver, who have you got there?
I'm going to say Oakland upsets them.
Carson Palmer.
Yep.
Hugh Jackson. Oakland wins.
Right.
LP Field we go. Tennessee against the Bengals. No Ocho Cinco right there. What have we got here?
Ocho Cinco's in New England, though, so...
That's right.
I had him in my fantasy league. Guess where he's at? Dropped. He had 1 point. But, let's see, Tennessee versus Cincy. I think Cincinnati's going to come out. I got faith in them. I don't think Chris Johnson's going to have a good game.
Chris Johnson, I have not seen him play well this year. And I don't think that's going to change this week.
No.
And so I'm going to have to go Cincinnati as well. Marvin Lewis, good coach there. I gotta go Cincinnati. To the University of Phoenix Stadium. My mother took online classes at the University of Phoenix. Arizona against St. Louis. Who have we got there?
St. Louis kind of came up that upset last week.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to go with them.
I can't believe we agreed on every single pick but one, but I'm going to have to go with St. Louis because this is the time. St. Louis has had their rough stretch of games. They had their, and now this is when they come back and go 9-7 and hit the playoffs. Maybe.
I think they'll hit the playoffs.
That is if they don't face Seattle in their last game and they blow it.
Right.
I'm going to have to go with Sam Bradford, St. Louis, if he plays. To Gillette Stadium we go. New England against the Giants. Rematch of Super Bowl 42. Brady has not lost a home game since 2006.
Right.
Who have you got here?
Brady. He's from Michigan.
Good quarterback.
I love him.
6th round pick, but obviously he should have been a 1st round.
The Giants. Who the Giants have that went to Michigan? Former wide receiver from them, Mark Manningham. Yeah, he was good too. I don't know. I think it's going to be a close game. I'm going to say New England's going to come out unless the Giants stop the run defense and shut down Ben Jarvis, Green Ellis, but I think he might come back after his terrible last week. So I'm going to go New England.
We're thinking the same here. I got to go New England as well because Green Ellis, Brady, Welker, Ocho Cinco,
Deion Branch.
cutoff sweatshirt, New England.
Right.
Qualcomm Stadium we go. San Diego against Green Bay. What have you got here?
That's going to be a close one.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to have to say Green Bay. They're going to be passing on San Diego's cornerbacks all day.
And if we were to do this every week, I would pick against Green Bay since I can't stand them. I'm going to have to go San Diego. Phillip Rivers, Mike Tolbert, Vinny Castillo, whatever his name is, San Diego's going to win. And the Sunday night game, Pittsburgh against Baltimore from Heinz Field. What do we got here?
Battle of the defenses. Let's see. That's going to be another close one. I'm going to go Baltimore. I think Baltimore's going to play better defense than Pittsburgh.
I think because of week 1 when Baltimore whooped Pittsburgh 35-7 and they just kept running up the score, I think they were saying on NFL Live this week that Pittsburgh is going to keep watching those tapes and be reminded of that loss.
Yeah.
And come back. And they're going to, and this is another disagreement, I'm going to have to say that Pittsburgh splits and they will beat Baltimore.
What's the score going to be?
28-21.
24-19. Baltimore.
And finally, the Monday night game from Lincoln Financial Field, Philly against the Monsters in the Midway. Who you got here?
That's a tough one.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to go Philly. I think Michael Vick's going to do a lot better job than Cutler.
And, of course, because you got the Eagles that is.
Yeah, it's the Eagles. And the Eagles defense, so hopefully they... I mean, right, Eagles? Note to self. Don't kick to Devin Hester. Don't. You will lose the game that way.
Mm-hmm. Basically, a note to the 31 other NFL teams that are going to face Devin Hester.
Don't kick to Devin Hester.
Even if you have to kick it to the 40-yard line, or they have to start from the 40-yard line every time.
Kick it out of bounds for crying out loud, because the guy's going to get at least to the 40 if you kick it off to him.
He is like the Joe Mauer and Justin Morneau of the Chicago Bears.
Right. He's like, man, what's his 40 time? Back when he first came to the combine, it was 4.7. It was a low 4.
Yeah, this man is Megatron inside a Megatron.
He's a baby Megatron. He's like Bumblebee. He's fast like a Camaro.
Although with Chevys, I'm not sure about them.
I have a Pontiac, so I don't even care.
Yeah, I say first on race day instead of found on road dead for Ford.
Oh, yeah. Fix or repair daily. Yeah.
I'm gonna have to go. I'm gonna have to go Philly on this one because they got the home edge. They've got LaShawn McCoy, Brent Selleck, Jason Avant, Michael Vick if he stays healthy. And there you go. There's my pick, Philly.
I think Michael Vick's going to be in a little bit of trouble if Chicago blitzes a lot, though.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, they're going to send Julius Peppers down there. Urlacher's going to be coming down there. So, I mean, if he went back to his Atlanta days where he can scramble, he's good. But, I mean, lately he's been staying in the pocket a lot, so he's going to take a couple hits.
Mm-hmm. And this is Chicago's second Monday night game.
Yeah.
Of course, you know what the first one was against?
Blowout? Oh, not really.
Against the Detroit Lions.
Who won that game? I forgot.
Detroit, I even stayed up to watch that whole game.
I recorded that game without the express written consent of the NFL or ESPN. I'm sorry.
Hey, at least you didn't sell the vid, so.
Oh. You can't do that?
No, you can't sell. That's why they say that.
Crap.
Look out. Fam. Oh, anyway.
On my video back, Dad.
You can, unless you got a divert or something, you can delete it.
It's DVR'd.
Yeah, you can delete it.
I know, it might be on a DVD. I can't remember. My brain's kind of... I don't remember things. Like that.
I tell you, John Glenn education. That's why.
It's too many knee surgeries.
Oh, yeah, I can't remember, but somebody said too many knee surgeries besides him. Somebody said too many neck surgeries. The franchise, Peyton Manning.
Yeah. I think he's going to be retiring within the next 3 years. He's going to pull Brett Favre, but you don't see much of him anymore.
Yeah. If the Colts go 0-16, do they draft Luck?
I believe so. I mean, their backup's not doing too great right now.
Curtis Painter.
He's not good. I mean, Andrew Luck can help him a little bit, but I don't know if it's going to be a whole lot because by the time that comes around, Peyton Manning's going to be back, and then who knows how he's going to do because he might get hurt preseason. He might get hurt week 1. I mean, they're going to probably test him out to about the middle of the year, around this time. Mm-hmm. If Peyton Manning's not cutting it, he's getting the sling.
Mm-hmm. I would have to say they do draft Luck, although you never know. Peyton Manning's their franchise, and maybe they use him as a trading block, or
yeah, they might. That's a big name player. I mean, a lot of people want him, but I wouldn't take the risk of it because he's injured. Who knows how he's going to do when he comes back?
Yeah. Do you guess that the Lions might take a chance at him or no?
Sam Bradford's too good. Not Sam Bradford, man.
Sam Bradford, yeah, we're in St. Louis.
Yeah, we're in St. Louis. Welcome to St. Louis. I always got those two mixed up because I'm like, Sam Bradford, Matt Stafford, it kind of rhymed. I'm like, all right, cool. But yeah, Matt Stafford is good. Mm-hmm. Then you got your backup, Drew Stanton. You went to Michigan State, though, so I don't like you, Drew Stanton.
Yeah. I guess that's the only Michigan State player I like is Drew Stanton. If I even like him.
I like Plaxico. Back when he played for the Giants before he shot himself with a gun.
with a non-licensed firearm.
With a non-licensed gun. It's really bad. I mean, I want to see what the Lions will do next year too. I mean, LaShore's gonna be back. Mm-hmm. I want to see how he does.
Yeah, but because I still think they were talking about, Michael LaShore, Mikel LaShore. It's like, look at how the darn team is doing. They don't need LaShore.
Right. But, I mean, they're running... I mean, Best not played 2 straight games due to a concussion. I mean, they tried to get Ronnie Brown, but that whole thing fell down, too. But, I mean, they're short on running backs, so, I mean, I bet you it'd help a little bit if he was healthy, but... Mm-hmm. You gotta do what you gotta do with what you have.
Mm-hmm. And the Lions have been... I think they're doing better this year than I think I would have expected, maybe.
Right.
I would have thought they might have been 4-4 at this time. But they're 6-2, which is good.
They're gonna go 10-6.
Yeah, and if they at least they don't need to fall down like they did in 2007 under Marinelli.
Let's not do that. I mean, I think who we got next week?
At Chicago.
At Chicago. I mean, it seems like a rematch of Monday night game, so. I mean, but they're playing they're used to being in the enclosed forward field, but they're going to be outside in the cold weather. It's probably going to be snowing around that time because, this Midwest system, it's all weather. It's all snow this time. So, I mean, it's going to be close. And then they got Green Bay that next week.
Yeah, I think it'll be a Sunday before Thanksgiving.
Right. Who do they play on Thanksgiving? Don't they play on Thanksgiving?
Green Bay plays against Detroit on Thanksgiving.
Yep.
And then they play the Sunday before.
Who did they play that Sunday before? I'm trying to think. They'll beat Chicago next week. So I'll go to that. They'll beat Chicago.
Is it Raiders?
I think it might. They got Raiders beat, okay?
Yeah.
They're gonna go. They're gonna win the next 2 games. Play Green Bay. They're gonna have. I mean, when's the last time they won a Thanksgiving Day game?
Too long ago.
Right, I can't remember. I think I was making 8. Yeah, I'm 19 now, so it might be close. But yeah, I mean, they're gonna go into They're gonna go into Thanksgiving Day, saying, "Hey, we haven't won a Thanksgiving Day game in how long? We're playing the division-leading Packers, who are probably gonna be undefeated by then." Mm-hmm. I think it's gonna be down to the last minute of the 4th quarter.
Yeah. And Detroit, even if they're 0-10 like they were in 2008, they play tough on Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
And they will always play tough on Thanksgiving.
Heck yeah.
And they almost lost their Thanksgiving spot a couple of years ago.
Yeah, because they weren't doing too hot. And that was back when the whole blackout games were going to start. And
Which we had about 3 or 4 blacked out games.
I still saw him though. I was in a secret spot. You don't know about.
Yeah.
This is called Deer Camp at the bar. We see the sign. We show blackout games. Okay, let's go there. You got the tree stand.
Yeah, and Jacksonville had some blacked out games too.
I think Seattle's gonna be gone.
Mm-hmm.
They're on their way out.
And I believe I've heard rumors that England wants an NFL team.
Yeah, I heard that too.
And I think Jacksonville is going to be the team most likely to move across the pond.
I don't know. I mean, I heard that too, and then I can't remember who was saying it, but why are we playing all these games overseas when we don't even have a team in Los Angeles? Last year we had there were the Raiders, but that was like when my mom was growing up.
Yeah.
Which was way too long ago.
The Rams were the last team in LA. Maybe it was the Raiders.
It was one of those two. I mean, I don't know. My
Yeah.
mom was old. My mom, what are you, mom? Like 43? I don't remember. Love ya.
My mom is 51. And she's going to celebrate her 52nd birthday when I go to Paris this summer.
Paris would be fun. I might be going to Ireland this summer.
In fact, if T-bowing is still a big fad as it is,
You're in T-bone in front of the,
Eiffel Tower,
yep,
and
the Leaning Tower.
if I no, not I'm not going to be there, but if I see where Abbey Road is, I'm going to T-bone all 4 spots the Beatles were on their album.
No, we were talking. My sister and I were talking about Ireland. She's like, "Yeah, let's plan a trip." Looked everything up. Take a guess where our layover is.
New York,
No,
Chicago,
no. I mean, it's a different country.
Cancun.
Amsterdam. You know what's legal in Amsterdam, people?
What?
Smoking marijuana.
It is. Yeah.
Yes. So, like, my sister's like, "Yeah, our layover's in Amsterdam." I'm like, "That's bad." She's like, "Why?" I'm like, "Do you see the 2 roommates that you have? They're potheads." I'm like, "We're gonna lose them. They're gonna be in some like coffee house eating brownies."
Why is your I can't believe why these layovers are way. You know what I mean? There are layovers in Atlanta for a trip to New York.
Right. I mean, I had a layover in Atlanta on my way to Florida, but that's on the way there.
Yeah, that I can understand. And in fact, there's Amtrak trains. We go to Durand, I know we go to Durand, and then that train will go to Chicago.
Right.
And if you want to go to Boston, you got to go to Chicago before you go to Boston. And it's like, I'm no Christopher Columbus here. I'm not going west to go east.
That's a Garber education. Yeah, I mean, I drive around so much. I think I've been anywhere from, let's see, this week, Monday I was in Gagetown, Tuesday I was in...
Did you get a burger at the Always Stop Market?
I did not.
Oh, we got to try a burger there.
It was all work, no fun, so...
Oh.
Yeah, that's usually what my work days are. But, I mean, Monday I was in Gagetown, Tuesday I was in Cucahollin, Wednesday I was actually in Bay City.
Okay.
Thursday I was in Sebring. And then yesterday I was at West Branch.
Okay.
Yep, and then Thursday's at Bowl. So yeah, so I couldn't check out my Bowl.
Yeah.
We're in last place. We won 4 games. The second to last place team has won 16 games, and last Thursday was positioning round. I'm like, alright. I text my partner, our group, what lane are we on? The last one, because we're in last place. I'm like, figures. I get there, I bowl 115, a 130. I mean, it was terrible.
Mm-hmm.
I have a high average. I have like a 154 average.
Okay. Above half?
Yeah, it was terrible. Then we had one of our guys. I mean, he's got a lower average than I do. I think he's like a 143. Last game, I mean, everybody's starting to get drunk. I'm like the sober one. I'm like, I'm drinking water. Everybody's like, I'll have a beer, I'll have this, I'll have a shot. It's like, one of the guys who was so, I mean, he drank a pitcher of Miller Lite to himself. His last game was a 203.
Whoa!
I mean, I'm sober and I'm like, alright, I mean, I have 2 different bowling balls. I mean, I'm throwing a spare ball, I'm throwing my hook ball. I couldn't get anything to knock down. I think I bowled maybe 3 strikes that whole, out of all 3 games we play. And he's over here getting drunk and he's like, yeah, I just bowled a 203. It's like, okay, dude.
Was he like the Tourette's guy at all? Or
no, he's a big dude. I mean, he knows who he is if he's watching this.
Yeah. If he is, I mean,
he will be probably.
This channel doesn't get a lot of views at all.
Well, it'll be on Facebook though.
It is, which gets the most views.
This will be on Facebook. It'll also be on. I'll put the hook up. I'll put it on the Last Choice Country Facebook.
You'll actually put the recording of this video on there?
I'll put it on the website. Not the website, but the Facebook page. That way everybody goes to the Facebook page and is like, oh, hey, what's this video? Click.
Yeah.
We had some country singer from California do that, and needless to say, we're playing his stuff on the air now. He actually has a Canadian accent. He's actually really good.
Eh?
Yeah. That's how he talked when we interviewed him, too.
I used to be a youper, eh?
Oh, Jesus. That reminds me of Grown Ups. Did you ever watch that movie?
No, I haven't.
Oh my gosh. You gotta watch that movie next time you get a chance. I mean, they're at the water park and, I mean, all the moms are around and they're sitting there and they see a lifeguard across the pool. I mean, he's like in a Speedo and he's like 6-pack. It looks like he's a big, I mean, it's like every girl's imagined, tall, dark, and handsome. He gets there, he's like, hey, ladies! I mean, he has the highest pitched voice. He's from Saskatchewan.
That reminds me of that Family Guy episode where Peter Griffin's like, "Hey guys, want to play some baseball?"
Right?
Anyway, you were saying.
I mean, it's hilarious. I mean, he had the highest pitched voice. I mean, it's not like Justin Bieber, but I don't
Oh God, I hate that.
I'm sorry. I said
Didn't you say, "Isn't she a father?"
Oh yeah, that's true. Is he? Is she?
She might be.
He's a he/she wannabe. I heard he's got a sweet car though. I'm kind of jealous. 2011 Cadillac CTS 4-door, black on black on black on black.
On black.
For all these that don't know, black car, black tint, black rims, black interior.
And I just added that fifth black just to be cool.
Right. Color of my shirt. I mean, my car's silver on black on gray. And somewhat black. Silver car, half my windows are tinted, gray interior, and I spray painted my rims black. I call it the Stealth Bomber. Because there's a cherry bomb exhaust, you can hear me coming from a half a mile up the road. I get that a lot.
And yet I couldn't hear you come into the driveway.
Oh, you'll probably hear me pull away. It's like, I'm like, oh.
Is it like one of those cars that sounds like a motorcycle?
No, it sounds like one of those tuner cars, like the Hondas or the. It's like a fart can. It's like, yeah, pretty close. Well, in a couple weeks there'll be a Flowmaster on there. I mean, it's probably gonna get a cam. I mean, I almost raced it this summer, so.
That's nice.
Yeah, I'm getting big into that racing though. Drag racing. I watch every week. My cousin goes to drag. You know Nick Militello?
I've heard of him.
Yeah, he's like a sophomore.
Okay.
He's got a 99 Trans Am. Him and I ripped apart. He's got an LS1 motor. He's going to have about a little over 500 horsepower when it's done. He's actually getting a roll cage put in Flint right now. This going to be a fast car. And then I was almost cool and bought a Camaro, but that plane went downhill.
Okay, so anyway, after that, let's see here, this week, the Fox Sports Detroit girls posted the top 10 fans of all time.
I saw that. We're to number 5.
I am number 5 out of 20,000 people. That literally made my day.
Did you get anything for it?
No, I didn't.
Then that's a waste of time.
Yeah. They're supposed to be giving me a picture through the mail.
So, the girls?
Yeah.
They bikinis?
I wish.
Is it autographed?
It is autographed.
Okay.
So anyway, they're on Facebook. Do like them, of course, since...
I think I've liked them already. I can't remember. They're hot.
They are. Except Allison's a State fan. But
as long as she's in a bikini, I don't really care.
Exactly. Warren's a Michigan fan. Well, that's always good.
You gotta watch Spike TV on Sundays. There's a girl, I can't remember her name. I can't remember her name is. She's smoking hot. I was like, whoa, I turned on TV. It's like Horsepower TV brought to you by. And then so you see like a really hot girl. I was like, wow. Like her on Facebook.
Yeah.
Just suck. Come on, just creep on mine. Look at the pages I like.
Yeah.
You see some really hot girl. It's like, yeah, that's what I was talking about on the video.
Another really hot girl, Alex Morgan. U.S. women's soccer.
Yes.
Hope Solo, too, although Alex Morgan's hotter. Penny from The Big Bang Theory.
Yes, you got the United States women beach volleyball team.
Yes.
Because they're in bikinis half the time.
Misty may train her Carrie Walsh.
Yes. You can't go wrong there.
Exactly.
Danica Patrick kind of hot too. Not gonna
Don't
lie.
forget Julian Michaels, GoDaddy Girls.
Yes.
We are not doing this. This is GoDaddy.com or whatever that commercial is.
This is what happens when you get guys together. We talk about girls in bikinis.
After a while, once.
It comes sports, my version of cars, women in bikinis.
Yeah. And with movies and Family Guy stuck in between.
Yes, and then after that you probably get like your B-dubs, your Hooters, all that stuff.
Oh, yes, B-dubs. Oh, I want some of their wings tonight, but I've got to play this song before we do anything.
Oh yeah.
And then he points at Lois and says, "Except for you, you can touch me."
I didn't think it was Lois. That was a hot girl.
Yeah, I'm not sure if Lois is...
Peter!
Of course, my favorite part in Family Guy is when they drink that booze or something like that and they all throw up.
Oh, yeah. It's like, just constantly, oh boy.
And then Lois comes in, "Who wants chowder?"
Oh boy. Yeah, beat up sounds really good right now though.
I know what I haven't had B-dubs in a long time.
I had Nino's last night. Nino's Pizza. Great.
Nino's Pizza? I've been there once and I didn't have pizza and I don't remember how they tasted it, so.
It's alright.
Mm.
Did you ever have, B-dubs got rid of them, but they had their Captain Morgan wings. Like the Captain Morgan sauce.
Yeah.
It's like a mix between barbecue and teriyaki. It was good.
Mm.
I go to Hooters a lot more though. Just because it's like food, women, sports.
Yeah.
There's not a lot of women.
Yeah.
There's a lot of guys.
Yeah, B-dubs is you minus the women. And there you go.
Hooters, you add the Hooters. And
Yeah.
the short orange shorts and the tight shirts and... Yeah. So, whew, it's getting hot in here.
What else is good? Grandpa Tony's is good food.
I used to go there every Friday night.
They don't have a lot of TVs for entertainment, but you will definitely get full at Grandpa Tony's. They give you this mass amount of food, and
Yeah.
it is good food and
Not good for you.
good being high in fat, high in calories, high in
Unless you see me being 185 pounds.
yeah. I'm actually 210 pounds, so
I don't work out as much as I used to.
yeah.
I gotta start going for bike rides.
Yeah, I work out every other day because conditioning class gets me in shape.
Yeah. We call that, John Glenn? We call it rec class. You know what we did? We played kickball outside. You know what? I was nominated for rec class hero because I was a tryhard. I'll tell you what, we played kickball. I'd be in the field for the girls, and then like when the guys were up, I'd be in the outfield. I mean, depending on what foot they were kicking with, I'd shift across. I mean, I tried. I mean, I did it like regular sports people.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, they kick a foul ball. I literally ran and dove in mud just to catch the ball for rec class. And then I bombed a triple, and then I messed my knee up, and well, downhill from there.
Yeah. I'm basically a guy that tries hard in gym, but I don't give it my all because I have a wife and I have stuff to do for the rest of the
I
day.
give it my all. Because I love sports.
I like sports too. I play a lot of golf in the summer.
I golfed a lot this summer. I golfed with Tyler Jacobs a couple times.
Yes, with next week or something like that, or in the future we should do a show.
At the golf course.
That would be nice with the two of us, and then
Take the video camera on the golf cart, like, what? There's which one is it? What's the one on 7 Mile? Beach Hollow?
I'm not actually sure.
I can't remember, but there's a hole. Your tee box is down here. The hole's way up here. And then you got the green next hole, straight hill down, full throttle. I mean, there's two of us. It was like, I think it was like my junior year, last day of school. We had a half day, went golfing. Yeah. It was me and my buddy Matt, and then you had my buddy Eric and his brother, his cousin Brandon, the one in front of us. And we both floored down that hill. I mean, it's like a straight up drop. I mean, almost a 90-degree, not really 90-degree angle, but it was a straight drop. I mean, we're flooring it, and then next you know, it goes from this to this, and we're like, oh crap. So we hit the brakes and spun the golf cart, so the back tires out, and we hit those little railroad ties by the tee box and almost rolled the golf cart. I think Eric's golf cart actually rolled. But I mean, I was lucky enough to grab hold of the golf cart before I went sideways.
I was thinking when you guys went down, you guys went across through the windshield.
Well, there's a fence there too. So. I was like, you had the tee. I mean, you had the hill, you had the sharp turn, you had the railroad tie, the tee box, and a fence, all within like 10 feet.
Oh, jeez.
I was like, all right, this is gonna be interesting. I'm like, holy crap!
Did it actually say steep grade, apply brake? Or?
No.
I've been to, this year I went to Treetops and there were a couple holes that said that. There. I played the Jones course and I shot a 112, I think. Which for a professional golf course like that, I would consider that's pretty good.
What's the one? There's one in Saginaw. Just reopened.
I forget now, but
I don't know. It's like a country club, isn't it?
Could be.
Oh, one of them just opened up in Saginaw. My cousin's the manager of the golf course, so we got to golf for free on that one. So I golfed I golfed Swan Valley. Sorry, I call it Swan Valley because goose poop and
yeah. Garber beat Swan Valley in 2005 in the first round of the playoffs.
That's good stuff.
I still remember that. And then they lost in Saginaw Nouvelle, which they should have beat them. But
yeah, Nouvelle used to be good. Mm-hmm. I haven't heard much about them this year.
They made the playoffs.
By how much?
I think their last game was a tune-up, so.
Oh, that's good. But no, I mean, I golfed Swamp Valley once. I golfed Maple Leaf. I golfed the country club because my dad's a member down there. Back 9 with cart cost me $10 at the country club. I was like,
that's a good rate.
Like, I'll take that. It was Ardor's birthday party too, so Ardor was there. Everybody's in there, and I'm sitting on the golf course by myself. I'm like, this is awesome.
Yeah.
I was on the back 9. I think I spent maybe 4 hours on the back 9.
Yeah.
Just messing around. Think no one saw me.
Yeah.
Then I golfed county a lot this year too.
Mm-hmm. I don't golf the county a lot, although it's our home course, because the old guys get there at 7:30 in the morning and they're getting ready, and it's like, I'm a teenager. I want to wake up at 9 in the morning and play golf.
Right. I mean,
I think wake up at 6.
The last time I went golfing, I was with Tyler Jacobs, Matt Martin.
Well, there you.
And Sterling.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah.
You sound a lot like Matt Martin, I think.
I mean, we were all. I mean, out of all of us, I mean, I got a half decent set. Tyler's got his whole Nike set. I was doing good. I was beating all them. I mean, Matt was golfing. I mean, Matt's a good golfer. I've seen Matt golf, but I mean, the first couple of holes, he was kind of not doing good. Then Sterling just sat there. He's like hitting the ball. He's like, okay, this sucks. He's like, I'm done.
Yeah, I actually got a new set of clubs in August. It's their tailor-made burners.
Oh, I hate you.
I'm gonna have to show them to you after we get finished filming this video.
I got Concepts, like their old blades about that thick. Yeah. I had tailor-made RTs. Irons, got rid of those for these. I got a new driver out of it. I got a bunch of free stuff. I got a bunch of stuff.
Wow. I
got new irons. I got a driver, a 3-wood, like a box of balls, a couple different gloves, a hat. I mean, just for my irons, which I only spent like $100 on Craigslist. I was like, all right. I mean, I swing blades better than I swing caddy bags. It's ridiculous.
Yeah, my swing was, I'm basically more of a line drive hitter.
I'm like the Tia Highland fly guy.
Mm-hmm. Because before I got my new set of clubs, my driver, I'd be lucky to get it up in the air, and it would only go about 100 yards in the air and roll about 100 yards. But nowadays, my R9 is going 200 yards in the air, and it's possible I could be getting 100 yards a roll because I'm almost hitting 300.
Nice. I mean, I had a sub for one of my dad's friends at the county one time for their league.
Mm-hmm.
Again, I had my crappy disc before I got my new set.
Mm-hmm.
No, I think I had my new set. I can't remember. Long story short, my driver wasn't that good. That's before I got my new one. And we're on the last hole. And everybody drives, and I was the last one to go. I mean, my dad's got a burner. Hit it maybe 250. I'm like, Dad, let me try your burner out. He's like, why? I'm like, because I might buy one. He's like, oh, well, you can have this one if you buy me the R11. I'm like, I'll buy myself the R11.
Yeah.
But there's a funny story after I finish this one about the R11.
Mm-hmm.
But I get up there, his club, all set for his stuff, crushed the ball 300 yards. Everybody else is like, everybody else is hooked in. I mean, they're in the rough, they're on the other hole. I'm straight up on the fairway, 300 yards. I had about a 150-yard shot. Took that, put it 30 feet from the pin, and that's where my putting comes down to bad.
3-putt?
Yeah. 3-putt, 30 feet out. I mean, I was right on the edge of I was on the fringe, and I just picked my head up and I topped the ball and it rolled maybe like 10 feet. I'm like...
That happens to me a lot, too. I did that once at Curry.
I didn't like it.
A long putt.
I mean, I was mad. I'm like, I had a birdie opportunity. I missed it. Then my par putt I missed by 3 inches, and then I'm like, this is great. I just turned an awesome drive into a bogey.
Yeah, that's the thing about golf. You drive for show, and you putt for dough.
Pretty much. I did win the closest to the hole on one of the holes, though.
So anyway, your R11 story?
Oh, the R11 story? My buddy's got King Power Midland?
You mean...
Or no.
Flushing?
No, there's, what's the one in Midland?
Big L's Golf?
Yeah, Big L's. Why do I say Big King Power? It's got golf stuff. Why does it matter? Yeah. But he had an R9 that he bought there used.
Ooh.
It was like $75.
Oh, that's a good deal.
I guess it was. And used it for about a month or so. No, used it for a couple of weeks. I think he had like a 2-month warranty on it. On their used stuff. Snapped the head off his R9.
Yeah.
Took it back to Big L's. They put an R11 head on it. So we got an R11 for free.
Wow.
I'm like, I'm going to go there spend $75 on an R9. I'm just going to go home and just go... Can I get an R11 head, please?
My freshman year when I was trying out for the golf team, Tyler Jacobs was in another flight with Spencer Zoucha and Travis Myers.
Yeah.
And as he goes into his backswing on one of the holes, he snaps the head off.
I heard that story. That's all he tells me to go golf. Yeah, I remember when I snapped the head off my driver. Dude, you told me the story 12 times now. It's like every hole you tell me. We need to shut up, please. Like, I love you, Tyler, because you're like a little brother, even though you're bigger than me. But
okay, Mike Hart. Little brother story.
Tyler's mom's closer to my mom and my aunt, so he's like a little brother. Matt's my little brother, practically.
Yeah.
But, I mean, I can't call Tyler my little brother because he's actually bigger than me, and he can hurt me.
My dad knows Tyler's mom pretty well, and that's how he knew Tyler ever since he was that tall, and so that's how I got to know Tyler.
I mean, I think I've known Tyler for like the last 4 years.
Mm-hmm.
And we have fun times. We do stupid stuff. We have fun times.
I know, I like doing stupid stuff.
But some of the times, I mean, we'll just go there, we'll sit in his basement, and we'll play Madden for 4 hours. And Matt's sitting there, I want winner. And Tyler's like, yep, shut up.
Yeah.
Then Matt finally gets a hold of the controller because Tyler goes upstairs, and then you get back, and they start wrestling, and Tyler punches Matt, and Matt starts crying, and it goes downhill from there. I'm just sitting on the couch like this.
I actually played Madden real time, 15-minute quarters. The game itself lasted about 2 hours for 15-minute quarters.
Well, you figure that. I mean, the average NFL game's 3 hours. That's including the halftime and the pregame.
Actually, at 1 o'clock, the late game should start at 4:15. So 3 hours 15 minutes.
Right. That gives them time to like do the in between pre stuff.
Mm-hmm.
That's not bad. I will never do that. I mean, I did that I tried it once. I'm like, holy crap! I did the hockey one too. 20 minutes of hockey, 3 periods. I'm like, this is dumb.
Yeah.
Like, I'm not doing this anymore.
I always do it real time. It's fun. I mean,
I won't do 10. I won't do 15. I'll do 10. That's about as high as I'll go on Madden. College football, I'll play 5 just because.
yeah, maybe even 12. That's high school quarters.
Well, I do 5 at college football though, because needless to say, I'm not good at college football as what I used to be.
In fact, I got a picture to show you from Alex Rosaticky, and this is the final score. He was playing Michigan against he was Michigan. He was playing Ohio State in NCAA 10.
Wow.
And I'll show it to the audience at home.
Was he on easy?
I don't know, but here's the final score: 146-0. I'll put it on Facebook if it doesn't come up on YouTube.
Michigan is ranked in front of MSU in the basketball power rankings.
Yes! I'm getting ready for State to lose on a boat. I'm getting ready.
I heard Barack Obama's going to be there.
And he's going to witness State lose on an aircraft carrier.
Right. Can't go wrong with that.
You got Angry Birds.
And I got Coin Dozer too. Let's see. Do I got anything good in here? Oh, my tattoo getting done.
Oh, jeez.
I was bought that truck.
Oh, nice.
They want like 10 grand for it.
Well, it's not too bad.
It's a Chevy though, so you don't like it.
Oh.
Oh, got that a couple weeks ago for free.
Oh, okay.
Go around this side.
Support the...
Support the breast cancer. Voodoo Tattoo had something going on a couple weeks ago.
Mm-hmm.
I got that done. What's going on in the Facebook world?
Yeah. We've been going for just about an hour here.
Have we really?
I think so.
Let's keep it going.
Yeah.
We're having the world longest show.
Yeah. My video recorder is set for like 2 hours and 34 minutes. That's as long as we can go, and then... Which that'll be getting close to 7 o'clock.
Yeah. I can't get on Facebook.
It's after 5:30. I can't believe it.
5:32. I'm like, what? Like, I've been out of work for an hour and a half already. It feels like we've been out for like a half hour.
Mm-hmm.
The time we spend talking about sports and cars and women in bikinis and food and what else we talk about? College football or Madden
and beat ups and
Slurpee brought to you by Myers.
That's right. This is almost gone now. It was full when we started, and it's almost gone.
My gum had flavor. It's lost.
And
It's orbit.
Or
Clean feeling no matter what.
yeah. At least it's not stride gum. Otherwise, we'd be seeing Troy Polamalu come over here and go.
Where's Sean White? Because I want to break it through a window with his Stride 2.0 stuff. I'm scared now. Lock the windows.
I think they are locked, and you can hardly ever get to them.
That's good.
Because
But it's Sean White. He can pretty much do anything.
Yeah.
Skateboard, snowboard, what else he do? Races.
Yeah.
Jesus.
Well, anything else we could possibly put into this long show, or no?
Who wants to go to Hooters tonight because the UFC fights are on?
Well, I'm not a big fan of UFC, but we can probably check out the college football, but I'm not.
Bama's playing. We got a countdown. We got 2 hours and 26 minutes till Bama's gonna.
Although my parents aren't gonna let me go, but
I'll keep you updated. I'll take a picture of all the girls for you. I'll be like, hey ladies, get around here. I need a picture for my friend Tom, and just be like, hey.
Yeah, you've seen it on TV23. They'll probably say no, but
hey, have you seen Tom? No. Well, that's okay. You guys want me in a video? Yeah. What kind of video? Oh crap. I can't say that on air. I've done worse stuff on radio. It's been bad.
Yeah. Have you sworn on radio?
Unfortunately, yeah, because we were I mean, when we get the phone call, we have to switch a bunch of buttons and turn the main off and turn the sub on. And I mean, we had a phone call, we did all that stuff, and he left our mics on because we thought we were in sub, we could still talk and everything. Needless to say, my dad works in the office next door, and Julie McCallum, we call her Juju McCool, works right across the hall. And she was always listening to the show, my dad, and they both walk in and say, hey, we can still hear you. And so we're playing it back. Yeah, I said some bad stuff. Supposedly I'm supposed to say retarded. We actually deal with dual link and everything. I actually said retarded outside. That was a bad...
You can't say retarded on the radio?
Well, we deal with dual and everything, and they deal with finding those kind of people jobs or anything. And I accidentally said retarded because when the Tigers beat the Yankees, we took the dry erase board. And I walked out on Center and Madison and wrote, honk if you're still a Yankees fan. I got no honks. I got flipped off 3 times. And then after about 10 minutes, I walked back in. Sat there for about 5 minutes, and then they're like, hey, let's walk out there. So changed it out, walked out there, honk if you're still a Tigers fan. I had a semi-truck from maybe like me to, I don't even know, about me to the TV away. I'm like, I'm on the flight because they're like, we'll call in and we'll keep you live on the air and wait for you to get someone that honks. I mean, we got honkers and everything. We got people like waving at me. And then everyone's like, all right, that's cool. Come on back in. I'm like, all right, we're still live on the air and everything. All of a sudden here, and I'm just like, and they go, what was that? I'm like, that was a semi-truck. Mission accomplished. And I hung up the phone and I walked in. That's loud.
Yeah, I still do this every time I see a semi-truck.
I'll do that when I'm driving, going on the highway. Hey!
Thank God for the Bombardier commercial on CBC back in 2008. They during the Beijing Olympics had a commercial like this, and that's how I got to doing it.
Yeah. Beavis and Butthead.
I've never seen that show before, but I want to.
I watched the new one last week. I missed this week's one because I was at bowling, but...
Hey, at least I watched Family Guy.
That's all that matters.
Yeah.
I watched Family Guy too. I watched Sons of Anarchy. That's a good show. It's Motorcycle Gang. Drugs, guns. It's action-packed. It's a good show. And there's a couple hot girls on there, so... Yeah. But they're going to have kids in the movies, in the show, so I don't really pay attention to them. I pay attention to the motorcycles and the guns and the drugs.
Yeah. It's like you watch football to watch football, not for the cheerleaders.
Unless you're watching Dallas.
I guess. Yeah, of course I watched Dallas to see broken ribs and punctured lung. Not.
I watched Denver to see T-blowing.
I wonder if I could do that on the table. No.
and then I watched the Lions to hear the crowd go, Sue!
Sue!
I'll listen to that.
Yeah.
I hope I get tickets for that Thanksgiving Day game. I've been trying. Try a little bit harder because if I go, it'll be kind of weird.
It's like that Avis commercial. We try harder. We try hard. Yeah. We try harder.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, it's been a decent day. I mean, well, not really. State lost.
Yeah.
Or State won. Michigan lost. Ohio State won.
I put on Facebook, State fans, enjoy your day-to-day because...
Next week they're going to lose Iowa.
We'll had 2 of these good days and then enjoy your loss to Iowa next week.
Yeah, I mean, I was talking to Tyler on Facebook and he was asking about what happened with that touchdown and everything. And I'm like, oh, I explained it to him. And I'm like, well, what happened to your Spartans there, buddy? And he's like, I think they're worried more about the game against Iowa and they underestimated Minnesota. I'm like, yeah, because Minnesota's not good. We should be pulling them out. I lost a bet to my friend Julie for that Michigan State game. I had to wear a state shirt all day.
I did the same thing at this set right here. Tyler Jacobs bet me to do that, and I did it.
Yeah. I was a man of my word. I went and got a shirt. I got the new Nike Dry Fit one with like all the Spartan helmets on it.
Oh.
I got people saying, what kind of shirt's that? The state shirt. Really? I'm like, at least they can't tell. And then I get to Hooters that night, and I see Tyler Jacobs there with his grandparents because his mom just had the baby. Yeah. And Matt was there and everything, and I walk in, and Tyler looks at me and goes, nice shirt. I said, shut your mouth. And then Julie was with me, and she's like, "Yeah, don't you just love it? He even got me a Michigan State shirt." I'm like, "Yeah, that's the biggest mistake I ever made. I bought 2 Michigan State shirts in one day. And I spent $60 doing it."
Yeah, $60 buying pure crap.
And Tyler's like, "Oh, you should do." I'm like, "What?" He goes, "Give me that jersey or give me that shirt." I'm like, "You know what? It might happen for your birthday, but let me like just spray paint some stuff on it first, and so come March there might be a big giant M going over across."
I almost spit out my Slurpee.
Yeah, so Tyler, if you're watching this, come March, if you get a bag from me, and I say, "Hey, dude, you remember that shirt I had?" "Yeah." You're gonna pull it out. You're gonna be very disappointed because you're gonna see a big giant Maze M on it over top of the Spartan helmets. Not gonna lie, of all the Michigan State shirts I've seen, I like this one the best.
Yeah, with all the state helmets.
It's like the Spartans and everything,
Yeah.
and then everybody's like, "What's that?" Now I go like this because there's like a little Spartan logo on it.
Yep, Zach Brewer has worn that shirt. Yeah, that not your shirt, but
The same one.
Yeah,
It's all black and it's like the Nike logo in gold up here.
Yeah.
I like it. It's a dry fit shirt. It's Nike. I love Nike stuff.
I have to admit I like their pro combat jerseys.
I do. I like. I don't want to be mean or anything, but okay. I like State's jerseys better than Michigan's Adidas ones. Just because they were sweet black and green and gold, and Michigan just had like white. I had to do it. I had to do it.
Oh well.
Can't do anything about it now. Past the past.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah.
So, have we got anything else to add to this extremely long show?
We ever play this whole show on the... We play the whole thing on Facebook? I wonder how long people are going to sit there and just listen to us ramble. Just like this. Just like this.
Probably
A little
about
bit longer.
probably about 5 minutes. Maybe after
After the week 9 picks, yeah.
I think that
I mean, they're like, alright, we got all our stuff. Click! And then... Yeah.
if I include the can't touch me, they might go longer.
I don't know. Can you have like all the editing stuff on your computer?
I might.
Because if you do, like, do the fantasy stuff and the NFL stuff, make that one video, and then have Tom and Landon's hilarious outtakes part 1. It's right there.
Yeah.
Make 2 videos out of it.
Yeah. Yeah, the thing is, with this camcorder, I cannot pause it, because if I do, it'll just go to another video. As in, it'll stop this video.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm not good with electronics. I know cell phones and computers, but video cameras and...
It's a good thing to ask the associates, to ask Gordy.
Yes. Gordy.
At the ABC warehouse, the closest thing to wholesale.
Yes. I got my car stereo from there. Free installation on all car audio electronics. We didn't talk a lot of hockey though.
We can maybe do that in another video soon, because my parents are probably starving.
They got the Saginaw Spirit. I saw them on Tuesday. Bay Area Chamber of Commerce. It was at Bay Valley Golf Course. And they had the whole Saginaw Spirit there, so.
Well, that's good.
Met them. Their goalie, he's from supposedly the Czech Republic, but he looks Japanese. And he talks like this. He's from Czech Republic. I'm like, okay, dude. The dude's, I mean, he's like a smaller version of Yao Ming. I mean, he's like maybe 6'9", 6'10".
I got 6'9".
6'9", 6'9". Maybe 100 and maybe he's like push like 200. I mean, he's skinny and tall. And he's our goalie. I mean, he's a hell of a goalie, but
Is he like that guy? His name is Kamikaze on the Major League.
I can't remember his name. It's just some weird last name. I'm like, whoa, dude.
Like Humalawanawani or whatever that guy, his name is.
I don't know. Like I said, I don't watch hockey until it's the playoffs. Or I'll go to Saginaw Spirit games.
Yeah. But anyway, I think this long video is
About done.
because my parents are starving, and
I gotta go to a tattoo party and get ink some more.
when's that at?
I start at noon. It's probably gonna go out till 3 in the morning, so.
Oh, see that.
I got plenty of time. We can do another show if you like. We can just hit the repeat button and go for another 2.5 hours.
No, God, no.
Just sit here like this for like next 3 hours. Just
Yeah, I sit like this for 3 hours.
like, hey, how you doing? How you doing? Answer the phone. Yeah, hello. I'll call you back when the show. Okay, just.
Or no, do Lois, mom, mommy, ma for 3 hours.
You know what'd suck right now? If we record, or we were finished recording this, we go back to play it, and I'm not even in the picture.
Oh, God. But anyway, I think, should we do our...
I'm good.
Okay.
You can see me a little bit in there. I mean, you see from like half my nipple over, which all that matters. Because we want to see one nipple, we can see two.
Yeah.
Oh, Jesus.
Yeah, I don't think this show was meant for streaking.
Who said, oh, you want to do streaking? Pants are coming off.
I think we'd get banned from YouTube. If
I'm
we
kidding, I'm
did
wearing
that.
pants. If you can see this, I'm wearing pants. Your jeans, nice American Eagle ones I got for Christmas.
Starter sweatpants, Saturday clothes.
Yeah. I have to work on Saturdays. Except I have next Saturday off. It's gonna be a blast.
Next 2-hour video.
Yep. Don't you wait? Isn't there Thursday night football next week?
Yeah, I told you.
That might be a Wednesday night video.
Yeah, because this will be the last Saturday video I do for the fantasy football because of the NFL's Thursday night football. I'm going to have to do it Wednesday night.
Yeah, you could. Are there any good teams playing on Thursdays? Because if not, you can just say the hell with them. Oh yeah, it's gonna be Seattle and St. Louis. Yeah, okay. Next.
Raiders are playing this Thursday, so...
Yeah, it doesn't matter who they playing against.
Yeah.
Who they playing?
I don't know.
It's the Raiders. No one really cares. We're not in Oakland. We're in Bay City, Michigan. That's still Michigan, technically. But
Al Davis is gone, so who cares?
right.
So anyway, I think this long video's minutes have ended.
What time is it?
Oh,
5:47.
When did we start?
Probably like around 4:30.
Oh God.
That's a long video.
So anyway, I think...
If you're still watching...
Welcome to the Today Show!
welcome to Sunday morning football programs. This is Landon and Tom.
Yeah.
Give you
Good morning. Good morning. It's great to stay up late. Good morning. Good morning to you.
I wonder if it's plugged in, you can have like a 24-hour video. We're going to make a 24-hour video. You just wait and see.
If we have the
Power to do
SD
it.
cards to do it, I think that it's possible.
Yes. Anything's possible for an Irish person.
For Irish people.
Right.
Because this video was supposed to be about 10 or 20 minutes and it lasted about an hour.
Yeah, it's going for a little over an hour now. And we just keep rambling on about
Yeah.
it.
In fact, the variety show with Tyler Jacobs, that one was supposed to last about 10 minutes. That lasted a half hour.
Well, we had a little bit more of a variety show today.
Mm-hmm.
But Tyler Jacobs is not as cool as me. Sorry, buddy. You're probably not even watching this anymore. You probably stopped watching after like the first 10 minutes.
Yeah. After he heard the Can't Touch Me, he probably stopped.
He might have fast forwarded through it to see if there's anything good, but...
Yeah.
Tyler, I'll show you more later when I get home, okay, buddy?
Yeah. This is something to have your popcorn out and right in front of Netflix where you can...
Yeah, forget going to watch, like, My Sister's Keeper, or... Actually, I do want to go see Harold and Kumar, because that looks funnier than
Yes.
But instead of watching...
Forget watching Breaking Dawn, people.
Yeah.
Come on, Twilight, are you serious?
she's kind of hot, though, so I'm not going to lie.
I'd have to agree, but...
She's hot.
Team Edward or Team Jacob? Team I don't care.
I'm Team Bella. She's hot.
Okay.
This is awkward. Oh, I have a watch on.
Yeah. Awkward moment where you look at your watch and there's no watch.
This is what we do on Saturday afternoons, people. Get used to it.
So anyway, I think this video is done.
We said about 10 minutes ago.
Yeah.
It's like, it's about 10 minutes long.
Yeah. Now it's over, so answer the phone and then I'll do my sign off and that. We'll see.
It was 800 number. We're good.
Okay. So anyway, people, thanks for watching my hour-long video, and he's doing the bump. Anyway, thank you for being a real fan and watching the entire video. I apologize for the length, but hey, I've got somebody here that knows what he's talking about very well. And we'll see you soon.